10 ways to know a manipulator or manipulation. That's when manipulation is on. So we are going to be discussing this with examples. Coming at number 1, they speak with overconfidence, even in lies. Now, they say nonsense with so much confidence that you start doubting your own sense. Confidence doesn't mean truth. Sometimes it is just acting. Example, a politician boldly declares, "We have already built the best hospitals in Africa." Meanwhile, people are still dying from lack of basic drugs. Number 2, they play the savior role. They make you believe without them, you are finished. They want you to feel helpless, so you keep running back to them for rescue. Example, a boss confidently reminds his workers, "If not for me, none of you would have a job. I made you who you are." That is manipulation. Coming at number 3, they use your emotion against you. They make you feel fear, guilt, pity, or anger, then use the emotional state to push their agenda. The moment your feeling rise, your logic drops. Meaning the moment your feeling rise, your logic, your sense of logic drops. Example, a relative says, "If you really love me, you will give me that money. If you refuse, you don't care about family." You don't care about family. That is manipulation. That is manipulation. So you either give because you want to give, not because you're manipulated too. All right. So at number 4, they give with strings attached. They will hand out money, food, jobs, or gifts, but it is not kindness. It is investment. Tomorrow they will cash in on your loyalty, your silence, or your vote. Example, a politician shares bag of rice during election season, but later expects blind loyalty at the polls. Another example, an activist or a social media or whatever, or a celebrity does giveaways just to clear people's mind away from the bad things or something he wants to achieve in future. Take note. Number 5, they cherry pick the truth. They will tell you some truths, just enough to gain your trust, but hide the part that would expose their real intention. For example, a scammer says, "Yes, this company really exists. Look at their website," but leaves out that he is not actually connected to it. So they'll tell you a part of the story that is true, and then the main part that you're supposed to even know, they will not tell you. That is manipulation. So in everything, make sure you are always calculative and you are always attentive and you are inquisitive. Let your curiosity, let it be very, very high. Now, at number 6, they create urgency. Decide now, no time to think. They pressure you to act before you have time to reason or verify. That's how they bypass your brain. Once there's an urgency, an unnecessary urgency, just know there's a manipulation going on. Don't fall for it. For example, a seller will tell you, "If you don't buy this land today, tomorrow it will be gone." Take time. Because they don't want you to do your due diligence. Do you understand? But in reality, the land isn't going anywhere. Speaking from experience, I'm a real estate agent. I would not pressure my clients to buy a land knowing fully well that they've not done their verifications. We've not concluded verifications. So any agent, especially from Monile, they tell you, "Buy this thing now, pay. It is a lie. There's something fishy. There's something. It's either they are selling you another person's land. Do you understand? And this, let me even say this now, not at the end. If you're looking for the best real estate company to buy property from, rent, and do any real estate services, consultation and management of your property, or to sell your house, reach out to Arise Homes. They are the best in Nigeria. They are the best, simply the best. Number 1, the champion, no other one. Now, at number 7, they isolate you from other options. They make you believe every other voice is against you, a liar or an enemy. So they become your only source of truth. Example, an abusive partner says, "Don't listen to your friends. They are jealous of you. Only I want the best for you." Now lie. That is manipulator. That is a manipulator, and that is manipulation. You understand? Every other person doesn't want the worst for you. But the only thing is for you to be very careful so you don't fall into worst. And now the example here is an abusive partner. We all know if a partner is abusive or not, except you just want to be foolish. So be wise. That is manipulation. Number 8, They hide behind authority or religion. This one is even very important. They hide behind authority or religion. They wear the pastor's collar. You know that white collar they wear now? They wear the pastor's collar, the leader's badge, like a politician or whatever, or the big man's title, and use it as a shield against question. They use it as a shield against questions. If questioning them feels like questioning God, you are already trapped. Wherever you are, any organization you are, any group you are, anybody you are with, and you cannot question that person, then that person is a manipulator. There's a manipulation going on. There's a manipulation going on. For example, a pastor says, "Touch not my anointed." If you question me, you are questioning God himself. That is a bloody manipulator. And you should run from that kind of an organization or from a church like that. That is a manipulator. Anybody you cannot question, that you are afraid to question. And it is not like a workplace whereby the positions that you are is far apart. Then just know it is manipulation going on, and run. Okay. Now, number 9, they use public image to hide private evil. They use public image to hide private evil. They parade charity works, smiles, and photo ops, but behind closed doors, they are the exact opposite. The show is for you to lower your guard. Now, for example, a leader donates to orphanage for the cameras, but secretly embezzles funds meant for schools. Wonderful. So, some people are out there doing charity works and all that. Now, lie. They don't just mean to do it. If it is left for them, they will not do it. But they are doing it as an obligation to hide some other things they are doing. Do you understand? This is not to tell you that every charitable work you see out there is meant to cover evil deeds. No, some people are doing it with clear mind, with good intentions. But then again, be wise. Once you see charitable work, look, who is this thing benefiting? Who is behind it? And why? Yes. Number 10, and lastly at number 10, they promise the future, avoid the present. They promise the future, but avoid the present. Because the present is what we have. We don't have the future yet. It is what you do presently that you have in the future. So if they avoid the present to focus on the future, then there is a problem. That is why I always have issues with this heaven. Why we leave the earth? We are here. Why can't we make here good and leave the heaven where we never be first? Now let's read first before I come back to that. They talk about a beautiful tomorrow, but can't deliver a decent today. If their vision is endless talk with no current proof, you are being sold a dream, not reality. It is very clear. I don't need to explain. For example, a business partner keeps saying, next year, we are going to be millionaires. But today, they can't even show where the last week's money went. You are in a business transaction, or you are with a business partner, and this business partner cannot explain where current money is, but he keeps telling you that you are going to be billionaires. Nah, lie. He's a manipulator. He's a manipulator, and there is manipulation going on. So detach yourself. If there's a contract signed, make sure you dissolve that contract and go and look for other partners. If not, you are going to cry hot tears as time goes on. Yes. So let's take the final note before we go. Final note: the easiest way to break manipulation is to ask, who really benefits if I agree? Who is to benefit from this thing if I agree? Is it going to benefit the both of us? Do you understand? The moment the answer is never you, if it is not you benefiting, run. If it is not you benefiting, or the both of you benefiting, run. Because that is not love. That is what? Control. That is not love. That is what? Control. So, I believe with these few points, there are a lot of points. A lot. With these few points, I believe you should be able to pinpoint a manipulator or manipulation when you see one. Be wise out there, because there are a lot of people walking around looking for who to manipulate and gain from. If you fall victim, they will march on you and gain from you, and you're going to cry hot tears. My name is Basi, and this is Half Tape. I'll see you in the next video. Do well to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Like I always say, like Oshafo, like, comment, share, and follow. Please go to our YouTube channel and subscribe to the channel. Watch a video, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next. Peace.